Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is that I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So to respect your time, if you are looking for a video where somebody's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value here in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. All right, watching Tesla 185 in at 185. Looking for this thing to start to come down here. So took off half there at 184.50. Could still be a losing trade. See if we can get the breakdown below 184. There we go. Good. Took off 25 more. Still have 50 shares left. In hindsight, should have done more than 150 shares, but that's hindsight for you. Are going to take that off. So a nice quick $100 scalp. Early part of the day, so I wanted to play it a little bit more safe via position size. But of course, had I been wrong, then I'd be sitting here obviously saying, good job with the reduced position size, because you kept your loss nice and small. But because it actually went in my favor, now I'm sitting here saying, Clay, why did you do such small position size, right? So there's hindsight for you. You can never quite be right in hindsight. So there we go. Opening 3 minutes. It's 9:33, up $100. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Not many places in the market where you can make $100 in like 3 minutes. But I'm not done trading yet, so the $100 could go away, and that's okay. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, a higher risk trade here because it is technically in a bullish setting, but I still looking like 235 could be a good short here. But again, definitely a higher risk, but I got a bit of a cushion. But I'm only willing to get in if this thing hits 235. Unless it wants to break to the upside, which would... Okay, we have another potential 235.50 here, but it's got to get up to 236 first. If it can hit 236 or right around there, then I'd be interested at 235.50, but never mind. So maybe it comes back down to 235. In at 235. And now it's just a question of, can this thing get the breakdown? So I'm short. Again, meaning I want to see prices go down. I will go ahead and pause for now, and I'll keep you updated. All right, things not looking so good. Have a stop up at 2. Wow, and that fast. I am out and red. Well, tried. Actually got it as it came down through a little bit. 20 cents in my favor, and then just a nasty candle back up against me. So... 183 potentially. All right. Or do I want to? Yeah, right here. Try to play this VWAP at 183.85. And at 183.89 here. Let's see if this thing wants to get rejected from this VWAP. So a basic premise here. Does it want to get rejected and come back down or no? I will go ahead and pause and I'll keep you updated. All right, starting to come down some. Took off a third there. So still could be a losing trade, but I did want to at least lock in some of those gains. Took off another 50 there. Still have 150 shares left. So at this point, 184.01, putting in as a stop loss. So still could lose a little bit on my final shares, but not much. But let's see if this thing wants to get down to 183 and break down through there. So it will be a green trade no matter what. However, it's just a question at this point of how big of a green trade will it be? Will it be big, green enough to bring me back to red? Or I mean, will it be a big enough green trade to bring me back green overall? That is the current question right now. So I'll go ahead and pause, and if it looks like it's going to make a move down to that 183 mark and push down through, I'll get it going. Or if it looks like it's bouncing up and it's going to knock me out, I'll keep you posted. But I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, approaching the one, and we're down below there. So at this point, 183.51 will be my stop. So at this point, it's a winning trade no matter what. Okay, I'm going to adjust it again. Okay, again, so now I'm at 183. So again, this will definitely be on my final shares a winning trade. Let's see if it wants to pick up even more momentum. So great spot to be in. It's either I'm green or I'm going to be that much more green. Let's see if this thing wants to come down through 182. Pretty overextended right now. So again, on my stop is at 183.01. So I'm in a fantastic spot. No stress here. I'm green, or I'm going to be even more green on the trade. Okay, I'm going to move it down some more, 182.77. And close enough, so I'm going to go ahead and move it down to 51 now. Let's see if we can get that break. There we go. So I'm going to move it down again. So 182.27. And let's do this because this thing's so overextended. Let's go to 182.01. If this thing breaks down below the 50, then I'm going to move it again. I'm getting more aggressive here because this is getting so overextended. So again, just letting this thing work for me. And I think it's brought me back to green on the day now. Let's see if it wants to just keep on bleeding. If it does, fantastic. Nope, and I'm out there. So I am now up $113 on the day. So from being down the 200 whatever, that one brought me all the way back to green. And the majority of those that did the heavy lifting was at 150 shares. So that's why I wanted to hang on to those 150 shares, give it a chance to work for me, let the winner win, and it definitely won, and it won to the point of bringing me all the way back to green. So very, very happy with that. And I'm looking at the clock. I have some other things that I want to be doing on the day. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call that good. It's 9:47. So less than 20 minutes in, up 113 with commissions. Let's just call it $100. So yeah, would have been nice to make more, but that one got me. The trade that I knew I was taking a little bit more risk on with nvda did get me, but you know, it is what it is. And by letting this one win, winners win, it brought me all the way back to green plus some. So not only did it wipe away the loss, it threw on another $113 on top of wiping away the loss. Because remember, going into that trade, I was down, I think, a little over $200. So wiped away the loss, brought me back to green, and then added on top is kind of the cherry on top, another $113. So very happy with how that one played out. And especially compared to what was being risked there, very, very, very minimal risk on that one, because that let it came up to that VWAP, which kept my risk on the very, very small side, and then things worked out just fine from there. So I'm going to go ahead and call it good. Like I said, got some other things to do, and just as a oh, wow, look at it come back. How high did it go? I'm going to do a little hindsight trading here. Where would I have been okay? It bounced up, hit a high of 182.14. Okay, so if I would have kept it at 182.27, I would have been okay, but I mean, this is all hindsight trading here. But anyways, for me, trading is just a side hustle. I call it that because I have several streams of income, and I encourage you to do the same. That's how freedom is created, right? Multiple streams of income. So trading is one of many. I call it, you know, side job, side hustle, whatever you want to call it, because I have other streams. And I'm looking to be done after usually right around 30 minutes. Call it the be done in 30 approach. Sometimes I go over 30 minutes. Sometimes I'm under, like I was today. But in all actuality, to build perspective, I mean, where in the world can you make in under 20 minutes $100? Not many places. I would never go up to somebody that makes, let's even call it $50 an hour. I would never go up to somebody that makes $50 an hour and say, you know, I made $100 in 20 minutes. I'm not very happy about it, right? That person would look at me like the greediest savage ever, and they would be right. So perspective definitely matters. If I can walk away with $100 in 20 minutes after a day where some would argue maybe a silly trade that I took, and in hindsight, yeah, but had that thing crash below, I don't think I'd look so silly. It didn't, but even with that, still walking away with $100 in 20 minutes, I'm no greedy savage. I'm very happy with that. But hopefully, and I think I'll probably title the video, Let the Winners Win, or can it bring me, maybe this, can it bring me back to green? Because that was the question, was, okay, started to move in my favor, but can it? I'll give it a chance. Will it move enough to bring me back to green? And it did. So I think that's what I'll title this video. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. If you enjoy these videos, do a couple things for me. Hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you traded today or whatever. But those two things communicate to me that you're enjoying. And as long as I know you're enjoying, then I will continue to put in the time and effort required to do these live trade videos, because they're not very easy. They're live. I have to talk to you, think for myself, enter my own orders, make alerts in the chat room. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And I will continue to do them as long as I know that there's interest. So you can express that interest by, like I said, hitting that like button and leaving a comment below. So thanks for watching. Take care. And remember, let those winners win. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.